Hey, yesterday, me and Matt were talking in the car, and he said something about Jehovah's Witnesses coming by one of the houses that he owns, and I guess I haven't encountered one in years, and I was thinking, when I was a little girl, that's probably where my fear of people coming over, not coming over, but like unannounced, like somebody showing up and knocking on your door. My mom would tackle us. Like, she would tackle us behind the couch and make us hide from the Jehovah's Witness knocking on the door. Like, I need to clean my garden. Ugh. That looks rough. That does not look good. But that's probably where my fear of somebody coming over comes from. I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about that yesterday, and then I got to thinking about it again this morning. I remember when we lived in that house, my little brother was young. He was like a toddler. That floor, before my mom married, that house was raggedy. It didn't have a kitchen. We weren't allowed to go in the kitchen. There was no, like, the floor had a hole in it and stuff. Anyway, my mom had a Volkswagen wagon, like a bus, a VW bus or whatever. It was like shit green, like chicken shit green. I can't see anything, but you know what I'm talking about. But it didn't have brakes, and she would let me drive it. And she met my dad when I was probably 4 years old driving that thing. I remember one time she had a neck, what's it called, degenerative disc, whatever. She had multiple neck surgeries. But one time she was swimming. We were at my friend's, whose house were we at? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We were at somebody's house swimming, and she did a backflip and jammed her neck in the bottom of the pool, and I had to drive home. I was like 10 years old or something, and it was a Jeep Cherokee 5-speed. I had to, like, stand up to drive. I'm not very tall anyway. I'm only 5'3" now. I'm 44. Childhood was wild. That's probably, like, we probably should have just called 911. You know what I'm saying? We not dare go to the. I'm actually thinking Phoenix hurt his foot. He was playing soccer with his shoes off, and somebody kicked him between his toes, and it's hurt. And he's, like, I thought he was putting on for a little while. Anyway, turns out he might actually be injured. I might need to take him to the doctor. But I thought, like, my parents were always like, walk that shit off, And so now I'm like, walk that shit off. But I actually saw him on the Ring camera limping, like, when he doesn't know I'm watching. And so I might need to take him to the doctor. At least, I got my nose broke as a kid, and nobody ever did anything about it. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. But they didn't even take me to the doctor, I had to go to the guidance counselor in first grade, I think. Because it happened like 2 days before school started, and they made me talk about, what was going on in my home life. So, anyway, this got off. I love you, bye.